Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Today I'm going to discuss briefly our Excel sheet 4 designed to be used as an evaluation tool for simple precision test. Simple precision check for qualitative tests. This is our scope today, but we have to know what's the definition of precision. Precision is defined as per CLSI as closeness of the agreement between indications or measured quantity values obtained by replicate measurements on the same or similar objects under specific conditions. To simplify this definition in simple words, this means that when you process a single sample for many replicates on the same analyzer using the same kits, to what extent the results you obtained are close to each other's. If they are close to each other, we will consider that this test through this method is precise. This is of course irrespective of the assigned value. When we will compare these results to the assigned or target value, this is accuracy, and we discussed this before. It's not our scope today. Now let's go to see our form. Here is our forms. And use only the yellow fields. You will see here your facility data, your section. Then your analyzer name, the date, and the tested analyte, hemoglobin, white blood cell count, glucose, creatinine, whatever. Then the method used for this test. As for example, light scatter technique or impedance technique for white blood cell count, glucose oxidase, glucose oxygenase, and so on. Right here the unit and the assigned value. Although we mentioned few seconds ago that no rule for assigned value or target value in our evaluation, but we have to write it here. That's to ensure that our test is processed through the analytical measurement range of the kit for that method. As long as the assigned value are out of analytical measurement range, you will get here a red flag and you cannot continue. We cannot test the precision for an assigned value out of analytical measurement range. Then here you write the analytical allowable error or total allowable error. You can get this value, as we mentioned here, from manufacturer's claim of verification, from manufacturer recommendation, or through CLIA 88 proficiency testing analytical allowable error. It's so easy. You can go through the internet and write in your browser CLIA 88 proficiency testing limit. You will get many trustable websites published it. For example, one of the most famous websites is Westgard. You will find here the total allowable error sorted as per units. Here is chemistry in alphabetical manner, then immunology, then endocrinology, toxicology, and hematology. You will get your value here, for example, and write it in this field. Then you will run your sample for 20 replicates in the same run without any intervention, without any testing in between, and the results you got, you have to enter it here. Then once you enter your results here, the calculations will be done immediately, and your status will be mentioned here as pass or failed. Document your comment here and the corrective action if indicated, your signatory, and we keep this field to write the number of the policy or the form if you want to use it as an attachment to your IPPs. A little warning that we allowed only to use the yellow fields because most of the formulas used here are in the hidden white fields, written in a hidden manner. So if you write anything in the white fields, you may damage the formulas and get wrong results. Here is an example. of 4 was passed on the accepted results. Enter your data here as we mentioned before. As long as the assigned value lies within the analytical measurement range, you will find this green field, so you may continue. If it's out, for example, you cannot continue because you used an assigned value out of analytical measurement range. Then write here the total allowable error as we mentioned before, and run your sample 20 times and enter the results here. Once you enter the results here, automatically you will get the mean standard deviation, coefficient of variations, calculated absolute random error. As long as the calculated absolute random error is below the absolute total allowable error, you will get the results pass and accept. This is calculated automatically, no intervention, as a value from the total allowable error and the assigned value. You can see this graph. Your calculated standard deviation is below the target standard deviation, though it's accepted. You will document this here, that your test is considered precise and the results are accepted, and of course no need for corrective action. Continue your signature list. Here is an example of failed for. First of all, this assigned value is out of analytical measurement range. You cannot continue. But if you use the value within the range, you will see the red flag turned into green one. You can continue. Then enter your results here. Here you can see that the calculated absolute random error is higher than the absolute total allowable error, so precision status is failed and the test is rejected. You may also notice that the calculated standard deviation is higher than the target standard deviation, so re-evaluation is required. We consider here that it's imprecise and not accepted results. This plot is generated automatically to help you to find which result is the cause of the problem. You will document that it's imprecise and failed results, and you have to recommend to your staff what's the corrective action indicated in this condition as per your policy and manufacturer recommendations. For example, you may repeat calibration and repeat the test, change calibrator and reagent, do daily maintenance, call biomedical engineering, whatever. You can see here, of course, I entered here intentionally a wrong results to help to generate this red flag. But of course, if we enter the right results, you will find that it's accepted automatically. The calculated absolute random error became lower than the total allowable error, and the calculated standard deviation is below the target standard deviation, so it's accepted. Before, it was not. I hope I helped my colleagues in this validation tool. You can find our forms and download it for free through our websites www.acbatlas.com. You will go through our websites and select quality assurance, forms and documents and templates, then select the desired form, and you can read some instructions here and then click here to download and download your form from here. Thank you and goodbye.